Yo, party practitioner, pop bottles, no never that. I pop a rap in that ass, just call me thunderclap. I'm airborne and Melbourne in real rare form. Internal metaphor, party prince you all adore. International lover, how about a kiss or a little controversy, irresistible bitch. I'm worldwide certified with that party vibe.
Where'd you get your info, Greeley? You better be careful. Was it from Vamps, the delusional crackhead that thinks he a werewolf? What about how GP is falling apart? This ain't TV, bitch, you are PG. Close my eyes and brawl in the dark. You ain't know a thing. I put these dogs all in the ark. I am 666, I hit the ball at the park. I want it all in advance. You talk cheap if you want to cash checks. Like Bowles took a shot if you want the facts check. That's an exaggerated rumor, Chinese whisper back then. Dope gig, ill bill, but non-fiction that said. Better get them facts checked. But who better than me? Every letter, every vendetta, there's no editor than me. Raw veteran, venomous, I am dead in your team. Pen and elegantly, I will dead what you would ever believe. I am the seventh letter of G. And don't think that you really understand the son of Sam, yes, I Western it clearly. If you were dog, then you were dog. I don't fight fair with you. I'm living out a dream, so I'm a nightmare for you. Stand right there strong. In the darkest of weather, there was light before this rap, and I gave heart for the measures. You only spar in a jacuzzi. At rock bottom, I was harder than ever. There were fists before the talking. That hasn't died inside the armor I treasure. Never snitched the dog to no one, I was calm under pressure. We just kept them loose, locked and copped the charges together. You got a bitch inside you. I want to see that water break. You ain't stood in front of a judge just thinking yourself. You ain't stood in front of a judge thinking a cell was your next sort of place. The fucking liquor store, the only time you ever caught a case. I lived that hell on earth, born inside the mortar flames. Maybe I grew up, cause these days I'm living sorta tame. Learned to walk away from petty beef, these faggots orchestrate. Try storch me, mate. I see in black and white, but I can handle a blue. But when I see red, I put a man on the moon. Yeah. Is the language you understand what we do? I'm the same man by myself as I am with my crew. Same man by myself as I am with the crew. But I'm out for heads, so I tear to the breath. Fuck LMR to get an ounce of respect. Bunch of corny rappers ain't counted the bread, putting money in your music and amounted to debt. It says a lot about you, ain't amounted to REMZ. I'm in the Himalayas looking down at you pest. You ain't unique, you're nothing special, you just write and spit a beats. We a household name, you still living on the streets. You did a track about graph, that's the rhythm to his dreams. Bi-Speed did that in 1963. Originality, you probably thinking that's a theme. Execute you on this podium, no bitches intervene, cause we are cut above the rest. There's no difference in between from got beef to grind time or gorillas in cahoots. Real talk to one outs, just skipping different groups. Now don't flop to LMG, see that isn't hidden truth. You just following the trends, not sticking with the crew. Your mother isn't you, getting older with it too. You a bum smoking bongs, always chilling in your room. So you can make music but you haven't given proof. LMG your actual home, they have given you a roof. And you can't make an album even living in the booth. Now your best friend's a blind man. Isn't it convenient? It's blah blah blah. Now your best friend's a blind man. Isn't it convenient? It's a role reversal, but manners is obedient. He a dog's best friend, cause he eating what you feeding him. Fine.
Whatever. Alright, you ready? Listen to this shit. Yeah? This cunt! This cunt! Ah! This cunt! Listen! This cunt said fuck LMR. That's something that I'm doubting. You didn't have the same tone when you were asking us for funding for your album. Yeah. What's going on, dog? How the fuck do you like it, mate? See, I've had a lot of dickheads like you talk shit and call me a dog, but it stopped because I didn't hide my face. You went and called Cryptic a dog, and he flinched and tried to say there was a different side to take, and then he quit the game the next day, not before he got escorted to his car so the bitch could quickly drive away. You can't just still calling Dribbles a dog. Fucking hell, they keep on whinging like it pays, mate. You make a minute of bitching about snitches, fucking seem like 90 days. When's the last time you saw Dribbles? Exactly, so stop thinking that is great, because it's been 3 years since Madison split, you haven't got over it. Shit is fake that you're still giving Drip some hate, makes it seem that you must be one of the little bitches that you think he raped. Oh. Hey, what's going on, dog? When I say that, REMZ, I mean it in a different kind of way. A lot of people in Oz really don't like the word dog, but I just think that's kind of gay. I don't know why, but maybe because for a while I used to live in the United States where my best mates used to call me a dog at least 50 times a day. So when I call you a dog, REMZ, that's because I believe you're my mate, right? Yeah, I don't believe you're a dog of the bad kind, but you better stop barking at other dogs if you don't want to come across as a canine. I remember when you and Pete were into doing them hate crimes, now you're acting like a pack of lads that are racking the paint to go and graph up the train line. Vance keeps on whinging that you're working at a vineyard. That's what I hear on the grapevine. Hey, so I find it funny and ironic at the same time when I get online every day to see that one of your ex-best mates likes to whine. Hey, now you're calling Vance a dog. When the fuck is this shit gonna stop? If you check his feed next week, you'll see that you can go and cop a brand new CD featuring REMZ and Peeps and a supposed dog down at your local shop. Hey, we're not really even friends, REMZ. Yeah, because I know you turned on me like I was your owner trying to stop you from eating because you believe you're a pit bull, and that's how I know that you're a dog. Yeah, make some noise!
Holy shit, it's a crazy battle, yo. Second round on REMZ, let's go, bro.
Didn't know what boredom was until I wrote about Greeley. Rapping a persona, you ain't close to that nearly. Go outside once in a while, don't be scared of the sun. No job ain't a commitment, I guess time isn't one. 24 hours a day and he just lighting up buds. Fucking go call a mate and have a pint at the pub. His sex life would be exciting as fuck. Duct tape around the mouth and hog tied in the trunk. You living life like a punk and you ain't gonna see them better days. You ain't gonna live off rap. You should write and send your resume. You should go work at Macca's. You're successful, you should celebrate. In 5 years you could be the manager. Flipping burgers, spitting verses and nearly eat for 7 days. You are everything that's wrong with this music in this country. Put the meager ring down, that ain't equivalent to hustling. That's 10 to league wage ain't equivalent to struggling. You're just a fucking bum that ain't ever worked for something. You're living in analog, you're cataloguing error and a hype. I'm Dolby Digital, original when I stare at the mic. You talk but don't walk, man. You ain't preparing a fight. On the boombox on the shoulder with the glare on the nights. Taping up cassettes when I was barely alive. Little kid on record players didn't care for advice. Discmen shoved in pockets like they're tearing the sides. Now I pair a device. Been music always there in my life. That music travelled everywhere, you never shared it with mine. Besides the list above that, you're just a stereotype. Baggy pants, baggy shirt, shaved head and some skate shoes. Bong head with no job cause you're doing so great, dude. Take up the bass spoons cause it's like they can't move. I ain't made a fucking cent but we have paid our dues. Act as hip hop as you can, break the train car too. But you ain't an artist, you're a rapper. This is deja vu. No character, charisma, check his cadence and clothes. No wonder Bogan Hunters is your favourite show.
It is! I love it.
Feel like I'm rushing on the vodka when I run through bars. You are so invested when you look in your reflection that it isn't a deception that this punk proved fast. You write about rappers and you come too far that you don't even know who the fuck you are. Fuck the hoo-ha. When you're in my streets, you get ringside seats. Ding ding, I'm colder than Mayweather. Shake if ever soldier to raise the terror from all the negatives that get this race developed. Brace for tremors, I am a groundbreaking movement. Sound shaking, bruising, bleeding by the blind. I ain't have a bad day when I leave the weak behind.
All right.
Give it up for that round. Second round on Greeley.
Hey.
It's getting crazy, let's go.
Hey, a month ago, 1 month ago, I got a job. To be honest, it wasn't really hard to do. But fuck, talking about me not having a job, mate, I've been getting this work all afternoon. Hey, on behalf of Aussie hip hop, what the fuck? You're a lad now. He's a lad. I'm just trying to figure out what type of message this faggot is trying to send, because the only message that I can get is you're a bandwagon cunt that's quick to latch onto a trend. I remember hearing about a graph writer coming round to your house so he could catch up with a friend, but the next day REMZ wanted to smash him in the head because after he had left, the bro went down the road and started tagging up the fence. You rap about rack and shit, but bro, everybody knows that you ain't going going for the rack. Even your own mates know that it's a fact that you own and pay for every piece of clothing that you have. You fucking do overtime at a winery on the weekends and you get on your phone and then you act like a lad hustler, selling blow, doing awesome raps while you're loading up them stacks, mate. You're a fake cunt. You went from death rap, then trap, now you rap lad. This shit is no joke. I remember in 2011 when these homos were dissing out rates for wearing polo. Now it's 2014, these cunts are quick to jump like you were on a fucking pogo and you got that little horsey logo on every bit of clothes that you own, bro. Hey, no joke. I don't claim I'm a lad, but I still wrap cans of Coke whenever I go to lunch. I still manage to grow this bloated gut and I'm known to be the brokest cunt. Yep. I still think graffiti t-shirts are dope as fuck and I'm known to be a total drunk and I'll bomb your neighbour's fence again, cunt, before I fucking sober up. But hey, I won't lie, you've changed your life. And I admit, it's not shit for your health. And at least you're still not that self-loathing, arrogant fuckhead who used to order a couple of drinks off the shelf to go sit in the casino at 3 a.m. and drown your sorrows while you sit by yourself. But you went from a crew that's acting gritty, and now you're doing tracks with 60. I don't give a fuck what you do, mate. You better not let an actual pack of lads catch you doing that in Sydney.
Alright, give it up for that round. Coming down to this third round, yo. Third round on rims, let's go.
They telling me to be lenient. Be lenient for what? You're a man's personal guide. It's convenient. You're a dog. Can't box with the god, get dropped at the docks. Cause you were bottom feeder, not a diva, but you wanna be the boss. You got gonorrhea, you're not a leader, not even a shot. You're a less successful and less handsome version of me. You hang with little girls, they're your virgins and teens. You're a fucking shitty person and an nerd to the scene. It's a third-degree pervert scene. He had an underage gig with illegal merchandise on an underage chick.
Come on,
I feel sorry for your bitch having to listen to wordplay. I don't know how you even have a bitch in the first place. Couldn't go to home, only sitting with it on third base. I'll get that bitch wet legs dripping like Bernays, but she's so smart, always giving me her brain. She's so smart, always giving me her brain. What will you get her? A 92nd round for her birthday? You ain't giving a dick.
I got a 3.
You ain't giving a dick, this faggot making a dinner. I'm at the bar with her. I have a laugh with her like really a fucking duddy, the run of the last litter. All she getting from me is hard dick and liquor, heart bitter. Her legs and arms shiver when I lick her. You an ass kisser with a girl, you're gonna pay the price. Like, tell me, is my gravy nice? Did you like my steak and rice? I say, David, you stole me, you just fucking made me hate my life. You ain't a mate of mine, Grills, but I'll give you some great advice. Stop writing about men and try fuck your lady right. You have battled the biggest fucking rappers in the game. I can call you what I want, you dog. Quit acting like you're brave. There's no action, you are backless. There's no traction in your name. 360 called you a dog and cast you in the face. My battle axe engraved with Greeley's name and I'll demolish him. Pure dominance. My cataracts the flames are swallowing. We're keeping names anonymous. My brain contained the bottomless battle raps. Casey Donovan. This is Matt the Nine Solomon. Little Andrew. Little Andrew. I'm just amazed that I'm here. You battled the biggest fucking names that don't have a career. Little Andrew. Little Andrew. Don't take his friendship for granted, because he will stab your back just to get an advantage. Little Andrew. Little Andrew. You like it when I call you Little Andrew. See, I call you little bitch, but when you're acting like this, I don't have to. You are the LMG poster boy in battle, that's it. You are a walking advertisement with no talent equipped. So I don't get why you are such an arrogant bitch when that arrogance is narrative until a talent exists. He probably hassled the kids, like discounted mixing for a week. Man has sold 20 copies and he living on the streets. The most awkward interviewer that I've ever lived to see. I'll give your bitch a Hummer, leave us twitching at the knees and then stretch that bitch out like a fucking limousine. You ain't sitting with me, brother, I am walking the warpath. Battle any state like I'm talking the forecast. Last opponent called me a dog while driving off in his sports car, cause you act hard and scream then go soft like a porn star.
Give it up for that round. Give it up for that round.
Fucking hell, alright. Alright. Yes, this cunt was talking about my missus. Look at him, he thinks he's bringing some hard rhymes, but cunt, my missus is way hotter than that slut you brought to the event last time. Hey, Hey, I'll tell you a secret. If you didn't know, REMZ has been training. Hey, he told me that it keeps him feeling fresh. So if I was to ask him a question like, do you even lift? I guess his answer would be, yes. Yes. And I haven't lifted weights in ages, so I guess that's where you and I are different. I was going to bring some bars to the battle today, but I'm pretty sure that REMZ would try to lift them. Hey, you want to hear a story? You guys keen? Yeah. I remember the big cunt from last time? Yeah. Him and REMZ were sitting at home drunk having an arm wrestler match. Everybody was there watching closely and a couple of fellas were betting the stack. All of a sudden, the moment's tense, it's really quiet, and you hear this hideous crack, and REMZ's arm breaks in half and all of his fucking ligaments snaps. Yeah, his mate Peeps, the big cunt from last time, broke his arm. So of course I had to bring a couple of arm bars, but fuck, it made me laugh hard when your mate didn't have to put you in an arm bar to fucking break your arm in half, bruh. Have you seen his mate? He's better off arm wrestling a parked car. Hey, you're better off trying to hide your dark skeletons from Nardwar. But real talk, a while ago, Gravity Ponds hit up LMR to pay for their album, thinking that we're rich cunts. And unfortunately, we couldn't help you out, so you didn't talk to us for 6 months. And now we're not really friends anymore. Isn't that a shit outcome? So on behalf of LMR, I'm sorry they couldn't spend their money on you, but they spent it on Mana's album. And that's what I don't get with you fuckers. You earn a decent living and you're still expecting of others. You fucking sit on the boat that you bought, going fishing, drinking Grey Goose, while you depend on your brothers. You're calling them up on payday, asking for a check or some of their bread and their butter. And that's fucking dog to me. That's collar, lead. That's me taking you for a walk to go swimming with the fishes, but dogs are not allowed on the beach. And he thinks he's going to win the tournament. Nah. Everyone here thinks that's pretty cute, mate. But unfortunately, Earth's too much of a stingy cunt to fly a dog over to the UK.
It was a fucking amazing